Hello friends, it's Chelsea Face Reads. I hope that you're having a good day today. I'm excited because today's video, we're talking about my top 10 favorite manga of 2025. Okay dudes and dudettes, I have 10 manga here, or manga series, that I want to talk to you about. I don't have them physically just because it would be easier to film this way. Some of them I don't even have physically. That will change soon. I'm going to show you on screen the ones that I enjoyed the most this year, and this doesn't necessarily mean that I finished the series this year. This doesn't mean that I rate the series overall the highest. This is just my genuine enjoyment in 2025 of these specific series. Some of them I only read one volume of, some of them I read multiple. It's just something fun for me to do at the end of the year to see what I've been reading and what I've been enjoying. And I like to go back and look at these and see if my thoughts change about the series once I read more volumes or complete the series. Sometimes it does, most of the time it doesn't, but here are the manga that I love the most in 2025. Number 10 is Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. I literally just read this the last 2 days of 2025. It is a really cute, I'm gonna assume it's a seinen, but I don't know for sure, romance. It's this older man and he has a really tough office job. His boss rides his ass all the time and he's just kind of tired, you know, typical 40-year-old stuff. And he comes home and he makes a effort to go to this specific supermarket where he sees this one cashier that he likes. She's a little younger, maybe in her 20s, and he just thinks that she brings him so much joy. She's happy, she has a big smile on her face, and it just makes him happy. He's not creepy about it. He does kind of go there to see her, but he doesn't like stalk her or follow her anywhere or do anything really weird while he's there. He just really likes her, which is so super sweet. But he ends up going behind the supermarket one day to smoke, and he runs into this other lady who's the same age, looks very similar, but has a totally different demeanor, and they smoke together and they start forming a bond, like a friendship. It's the same girl. Like, I will spoil that for you. It's not a spoiler, but it is a spoiler. He has no idea that it's the same girl, or at least he doesn't seem to know that it's the same girl. And she kind of uses it as a form of teasing. Like, she likes to pick on him. You know, he talks about the other girl to her, and so she knows that he likes her, and it's just really cute. I really liked this, and I do want to continue it eventually. Number 9 is Nana. I read volume 1 again for the first time recently. This is a story about two girls named Nana who meet each other and they form a really strong bond. Granted, since I just read volume 1, I don't know much about these characters, but I did really like volume 1, and I can see why it's so popular. I just really like the characters, Nana. Both of them are very interesting. I think I prefer the one that's not the rock star so far, at least. But yeah, I can't wait to read more of this. Maybe I'll pick up the new editions. Number 8 is Shindo-kun's Tight Squeeze. This is a very adult office romance, and I've literally read volume 1. This tends to be a trend. It's a steamship, a new steamship title, and it's one of the few steamship titles that shows way more graphic imagery than the others. This was a really fun time, and one of my favorite smutty manga currently coming out at the moment. I hope that we get at least 3 or 4 volumes of this, but I have no idea what the run looks like, so let me know if you know in the comments below. I just plan to pick up every volume of this as it comes out. Number 7 might be a surprise to some of you guys because I did make a vlog where I talked about this. Boys Over Flowers. This is a older shoujo series that has a lot of controversy over it, but it's also one of the most well-sold shoujo manga out there. When I say controversial, I mean that it is outdated in the sense of, like, there's a lot of really bad stuff in this. Like, one of the characters threatens to R-word one of the girls in there. It's really bad. There's a lot of misogyny, a lot of really bad characters who do get redeemed later, and I don't think they deserve redeeming, but the story was really fun. Like, I can't lie to y'all. I liked this a lot more than I thought I would. I wasn't expecting much. I didn't really know much about it. If I had the chance to pick this up physically, like if they ever do a re-release, which I hope they do, I'm crossing my fingers since we got Marmalade Boy that we will eventually get Boys Over Flowers, I would pick it up. Absolutely. It's very fun to me. I liked it a lot. I've been thinking about it a lot. It's one of those things that kind of grew on me the longer I thought about it, and I do like it, but I can't say that I really recommend it as much as I would like to, so that's why it's in this spot. My cat wants to say hello, but he's also very sneezy today. Got him on sinus medicine too. No, you can't have my coffee, silly britches. So if you hear him purring or making noises, you want to say hi? He's sinusy now. Hey, Mr. Hermie. This is my son. He's about 13 years old, something like that. We adopted him, so I'm not sure how old he was when we got him, but he's at least 13. He's a little old baby. And he keeps trying to drink my coffee because he got a sip one time and now he's an addict. Coffee addict kitty. I guess I'll continue talking with him here. Number 6 on this list is one that I have recently been really loving. I'm picking up more volumes of this as they come out. Pet Shop of Horrors. This has been a really good time. It is what it says, a pet shop of horrors. We are following this guy who manages a pet shop. He has like the traditional animals to kind of cover up what is actually going on here. And then if you come in with a lot of money and you're very adamant that you need something specific, he helps you out. But it's always something weird, something from another world or another country that no one knows about. Like, it's always some crazy fantastical creature that no one's ever heard of. You don't really know what's happening throughout the story until the end of that story happens. Like, it gave the vibe of Holic, like how they came to her to find an object. They got what they wanted, they didn't follow the rules, and then they suffered the consequences. Or they did follow the rules and they got what they wanted, but in a weird way. And that's kind of what this is, but pets instead. So if you think that that sounds fun, this is really good, but it is gory. It is really gory. There's a few pages, at least in the first volume, that if you get to them, you'll be like, holy crap. So be prepared for that, but it is really fun. It's funny. It's good. I really liked it. Number 5 in this list is Wolf Girl and Black Prince. I like this toxic shoujo. I have not watched the anime. I've heard people say they really liked it back in the day. I really like the manga. It's fun. I need to continue reading it. It's one of those that I'm going to prioritize this year. I really like Aiko Hata's work. She's very, very up my alley, so I do really recommend this if you like toxic shoujo. The guy is awful. He is so mean and nasty and just takes advantage of our main girl, but she's kind of into it in a way, I think. I don't know. It's one of those weird ones. I really like it though, so I am going to keep reading this one. Number 4 on this list is a manhwa. So is this cheating? Maybe, maybe not. I don't really care. Villains Are Destined to Die. This has been a new one that's been brought on my radar. I hear Kate Tens talk about it all the time, and I eventually got a of it from the library to give a shot, and I loved it. I was instantly hooked, especially by the reverse harem concept of the game. I will be reading this one. I think I've got up to volume 3 or 4 now, and it's just so good. I just hate the price tag. Like, this is really, really good quality romance. I love the having options and having to figure out the game, and I don't know how this could end, but I'm really rooting for our main girl. Sometimes she's kind of mean, but she does kind of have to play that role throughout the series, so I really hope that it goes in the route that I want it to go. Okay, Mr. Hermie, I'm gonna put you down, okay, baby? Now I'm covered in cat hair. Oh no. Number 3 on this list is Glasses with a Chance of Delinquent. Was this on my list last year? It might have been, and if so, that's okay too. I really like this series a lot. They're very slow to come out. I need to see how many more have come out since I last read a volume, but I love this, and I've been picking up the volumes other than right now as they came out. So if I'm behind, I'll be sure to pick those up on my next haul, but I just haven't seen it in the store physically, so I think I'm gonna have to order them. Either way, if there are new volumes, they're gonna be mine soon. This is a series about a girl who meets this guy at school, and he used to be a delinquent. Now he's a good guy. They end up liking each other, and it's really fun. I love a good, used to be a bad boy character. Now he's a good boy, but he sometimes slips up to defend her. It's really cute. I like this one a lot. I hope it lasts a little while, but it feels like it's going really fast, so I have a feeling it's not going to be super long. Number 2 is also a manhwa. I've been getting more into those lately. If you know of a good manhwa recommendation, let your girl know, especially if it's a romance. This is Why Rihanna Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion. If you remember me talking about it in a vlog probably like a year ago, I can't remember. I watched this anime and was obsessed. It's so good. The tension, I rewatched that anime a lot, and the manga is very, very close. There's very few changes made, if any at all, but I am very behind on it. I know that I think the last volume just came out, if I'm not mistaken, but it's a pretty short manhwa, and I'm slowly picking it up because the cost is so high. I'm gonna try to get them used because holy crap, like 20 bucks a pop is a lot for a book that thin, but it's good. I'm not saying it's bad quality. I love it so much. I want certain things to happen in this series, and I'm really worried that they're not going to, just based off of how short it is, but I'm gonna hold my hopes up high for this one. But it is number 2 on my list because it's so good. And it gets kind of steamy at a couple points. It's not naked, they're not doing the nasty, but to me, it's sometimes way better to have what I have with this series than to actually have the smut, if you know what I'm saying. And my number one manga for 2025, I bet you guys have no idea what I'm about to say. This one blew my mind too, because what I do is I do a bracketing system. I did not expect this one to be number one, and I'm not lying. My Girlfriend's Child. It's by happenstance that I even read this series. I tried it because I entered a giveaway from 7 Seas, and I won the giveaway of a signatured volume with a cute little illustration from the creator. They wrote personalized to me and then mailed it to me, and I had it on my shelves for a while because I was so scared to try it. I would hate it, and I had this signed copy. But I love it so much. And it's not just because of that, but that definitely added a little bit of a personal love for it. But the art style in this is so me. I love the drawn, sketchy, I can feel the love in these pages, y'all. It feels so homey, so real when I'm reading it, just looking at the art. Not to mention how serious and important this story is. I think that the characters, I'm only on volume 3, y'all. I have not gotten very far, so I know that there's more heartache to come. But these characters, I want so much for them. I want to hold them in my arms and tell them that it's gonna be okay and just make everything better, make everything go away. But I can't. But I love this. I love it so much, and I can't wait to read more. I'm so thankful we got this. I would probably read more by this creator if it came out to English. But yeah, guys, that's all of the manga that I wanted to talk to you about today. My top 10 for 2025. I hope that you will check out some of these, if not all of them, because there's a few on here that are very special to me. But yeah, I hope you guys will like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what manga was your favorite in 2025 so that I can consider checking those out as well. Hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.